Hey guys, I'm out in my garden. I have an in-heat cow, so you're gonna hear her in the background. But there was a series of unfortunate events which involved different members of my family leaving two different gates open. One being this little garden gate and one being the cow pasture gate. And the cows got in here and ransacked my little garden, which had my Brussels sprouts that I've been growing since June for Christmas dinner in it. And nothing's left. It's all gone. I am quite disappointed, but you know what? There are still Brussels sprouts I can buy at the store. But I am a little grateful right now. The wind was gone, but it seems like it's picked back up. We're under a wind advisory thing, and it's been severely windy, but it has been quite warm. It's cooling down now. We're expecting some snow, good amount of snow tomorrow. We've had a little bit of snow here and there, and just nothing much. And because we've had some warm days, the last 3 days have been pushing 50 degrees. The top of my soil in here has unthawed. It was frozen solid, and I completely spaced planting my walking onions that I harvested to continue on this row. So I'm thinking I can get them in. I've also just kind of, after the cows got in 3 days ago, I've just kind of been letting the chickens in, so it's just a mess. And I was having a really hard time letting go of the garden this year, but then I've kind of come into my garden rest slump. It's not a slump, it's good rest. But because our weather has been so mild, it hasn't really been, I've been working until the last week or so. And then basically Thanksgiving, it's now December 4th or 5th, somewhere early December. It's December. And we were out, I could be out in a t-shirt today. It was so warm and sunny, and it's cooling down because of the storm coming in. But I can get these onions hopefully in. I don't know if it's going to be too cold for them. I don't know. I'll mulch them with some leaves or what have you. So I feel like I'm just ready to hibernate for winter. And I'm ready to put this garden to bed. And I normally am quite precise about putting it to bed. I'm tired. Tired, and now I have nothing left to live for in here. Like nothing left to come out here for anymore, because all my beautiful Brussels sprouts are gone. My cabbages are gone. I'm a sad person, okay? But it's December. I should be grateful. My zone 3 garden I technically made it to December. I just didn't get to eat anything in December, which is sad, but life happens. Good news is I get to plant these onions. My house is really cozy. I have a really good sunny disposition today, guys. My house is really cozy and Christmassy and glorious, and it hasn't even been cold enough to like freeze my ice rink. It's just a pond, and I'm filling it still because I'm like, it hasn't even been freezing at night. Like, what? I was getting in 2 degrees, 6 degrees, 5 degrees. It was getting cold. And then December comes, after Thanksgiving comes, and it's like a tropical heat wave, and we're not even freezing at night. We might have got to 32 last night, maybe. But yesterday I woke up, it was like 42 in December. I'm starting to feel like White Christmas Vermont before the White Christmas. Well, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start planting these. These are walking onions. They're perennial. They'll keep growing. I want them to take over this whole bed, which with the amount I have to plant, if they survive, then they'll probably take over this whole bed next year. Let's get to work. And I'm not even gonna separate them at this point in life. They're just going in. There you go. Beauty. They're actually still hard. If it wasn't bit by a cow. They're still good. all of you. You're still alive. How is this even possible? Look at you. Are you alive? You are. You're doing good. Oh my. Look at all of you. That's fun. Oh my gosh, there's a million. There's a million. Wow, this is a delight. Oh, you Parisians. Tough little suckers. All right, well, I'm proud of myself. I did not want to come and plant these. And I just kept putting it off. But then when that winter storm thing came in, I was like, probably need to get out there. And I found all these carrots. They're filthy, they're disgusting, but they're still good. Can't believe they are still here. Well, that brings me delight. So I, in fact, am still going to be eating from my garden in December. Just not how I envisioned it. I got a little helper coming over, bringing my leaves with the golf cart. He'll help me spread them out. She ain't pretty in here, but you know what? We're getting it done.
Hello?
We're doing this first bed.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just...
You think like will be enough?
What?
How much do you think will fill up one?
I don't know. A couple, maybe 2 or 3. Doesn't have to be perfect. This one's mainly maple things. Get down there on the end too.
Mom, is there anything planted?
Yeah, I just planted some walking onions throughout the whole bed.
Would they be sprouting this spring?
Yeah. It'll be more of what was growing right there.
Are we doing a couple more?
Looks good, eh?
Yes.
Thank you. We got a bunch more leaves. If on my last video I talked about it, but if you missed it, we went and helped a gal rake up her leaves in Bend, which we are in the pine. We have about 4 deciduous trees, but I typically leave the leaves where they are. Our big one in our front yard, I just rake them onto the beds there because it's compost. For the last few years I haven't done anything, but those beds are so full of nutritious soil and wonder goodness that there's so many big fat earthworms up near my house. I just keep doing that. Here I've been getting worms from a gallon bin the last 2 or 3 years. There's so many more deciduous trees. We're gonna make a conscious effort next year to be planting more deciduous trees that grow well here. I'd like to get some maples of my own. But I hired my twins to finish out mulching these. They're so pumped up because they get to spread these leaves and use the golf cart. So they're gonna be hauling leaves over, mulching. There's only 4 beds left. Sometimes when boys just wanna help out, I like to give them a little extra motivation. They don't get paid for everything they do. Sometimes just working out in the garden just switches your attitude. I feel better. Sometimes it's just good to get outside, get some air. I haven't gone for my walk yet. I should probably go for my walk because I'm feeling much better just being out here. We'll get the rest of these beds mulched, and I need to get my insect netting. I'll just pull that out now, take it to the greenhouse. I have a frost cover, and then we're just gonna call it a day. Lord willing, my ice rink will start to freeze over in a few days. We got some lights put up around it. We're getting fancy. By the skin of my teeth, I got it in. So, got these onions planted. They're heavily mulched. And yeah, calling it a day. So thank you guys so much for following along with me. And I will see you probably inside for my next video because what else is there? If we get more warm days, then I'm gonna be out here cleaning. I'm not gonna be able to help myself. I'll be raking and making it look prettier. But for now, it is what it is. All right, bye guys.
No.
Is that all that's left?
Yeah.